Welcome back, everybody, and here's the beautiful Sao Paulo class that we will be seeing for the last time. So we're gonna go ahead and transwarp straight to Sol System to Earth Space Dock, and we will do level 40 stuff. So, what do I want to do at level 40? We are almost at the end of earning skill points. So that's a little disheartening because I'm starting to think if this one, two more space points left. Where should I put them? I said I was going for an all-around survivability build, but I like energy, so I will put energy into weapon systems and auxiliary. And I know people are like, wait, what do you mean into... and I also put the next 2 points into here and here as well. And the warp core potential and efficiency, I'm going to get these 3, so that's going to be 5 points right there. And I'm going to get 3 points into here, so that's 8 points. And I think that's the maximum points I'm going to have. I'm not sure. That's going to be troubling. Very troubling. Indeed. Right. Now, we will report to Admiral Quinn. We shall dock. And we will get our next ship. Actually, we could get several ships, I think. Now, report to the Admiral first. Aha. Admiral Quinn. So again, because it's been a few episodes, if you're a gold member, meaning, you paid for a monthly subscription, you will also earn a retraining token. And the retraining token could be used to retrain your skill set, which is pretty useful if, I would really recommend actually having gold membership just so you could get those free respec tokens. Because, people may want to try out different builds, or, they're not happy with their build, or they want to try something else out, and, the respec tokens will allow you to do that. So, but I'm fine, I'm comfortable with my build, so I will go forth, claim the free ship for this level. So we will talk to Starship and Shuttle requisitions. Continue. Get a new starship. Browse selection. We are now a Rear Admiral lower half. So what ship could we get? Oh, the Excelsior retrofit. It is free because I got it for free during an event. And this is the first fleet ship you could actually get. Now, to buy a fleet ship, you need fleet credits and a fleet ship module, I believe. Yes, 2 fleet ship modules. And it's not worth it at this level to spend that many resources on it. I should buy myself a Vulcan Daikir science vessel one day. Sadly, there's no escorts. There's 2 Zen science ships. They're both different though, in their bridge officer seating, but they have the same consoles and 3 fore, 3 aft weapons on each. But they're pretty much the same, except this one has a little bit more hull, and this one has a little less, but a little bit more turn. So they're pretty much the same. Then this Excelsior class cruiser. Aha. Now, what free cruiser do I want at this, or free starship do I want? I am not sure what I want. This is the Prometheus. Do you remember that multi-vector escort? Actually, you know what? I should probably make this bigger so it's easier to see. Ah, yes. There we go. Much easier to see. Much greater detail. The Prometheus multi-vector advanced escort, or multi-vector escort. Yes, it does has a separation module thing, but only on the premium version of the ship, which I will unlock at Vice Admiral. As at Vice Admiral, I could get this, but the Zenstore ship version has the ability to separate, which is a useful gimmick, but it's not really like game-changing. So, what shall we pick? There's the Assault Cruiser, which is the Enterprise E, for those of you who are astute and recognize it. And there's the Sovereign class, the Majestic, so it's different looks. The Noble class, and the Sovereign. Well, I mean, this is all the Assault Cruiser class, but just different looks. Then we have the Multi-Vector Escort. Still a favorite of mine. Still a favorite. I love the design. We could take the Cerberus look. The Phoenix. The classic Prometheus from the episodes. And then this was added as a tier 6 ship, the Hestia. And I do have this ship, so I could literally make my ship look like this, since I own it. But we could get... Well, we played with cruisers and an escort between 30 and 40. So I feel like getting a science ship. But the question is, which science ship? Because there's two we could pick. Now, this science ship, these two science ships are vastly different. The Recon science vessel is more geared for tactical bridge officer seating. Oh, William T. Riker commanded one of the first Luna-class vessels, the USS Titan. The reconnaissance science vessel configuration includes the Luna, the Sol, and the Polaris classes. So here's the basic Luna. Here's the Polaris class. Looks a little spiky, edgy, like lots of antennas off the back. Kind of pointy and spiky. And then there's the Sol class, which is, I think, looks the best. But I like the Sol class with probably like some of the Luna bits. But we have a choice between two science vessels. This one is more engineering minded. So while this one had the lieutenant engineering seating, this one has a lieutenant and an ensign engineering station. So if you wanted more engineering, you would go with this ship. It's both ships have the same science seating, and this ship also has more engineering consoles. I think more people pick the Recon science vessel over the Deep Space only because this science vessel has more tactical seating. So you could slot attack 2 copies of Fire at Will and 1 copy of Tactical Team. That's what most people would do in a PvE situation. Or 2 copies of Tactical Team, 1 copy of Fire at Will. and you know, probably emergency power to shields and weapons, because you could go heavy on the science abilities. You could slot the direct shield heal with science team, which is probably one of the most least useful, and the whole heal over time. So yeah, it's a choice between these two science vessels, because we already have a cruiser in the form of the Excelsior right here. Very heavy on the engineering. Look at all that engineering seating. Holy, compared to the Star Cruiser and the Assault Cruiser. But well, we could go with this escort as well. I never flew this ship. I think it looks very, very ugly. So, if you're wondering what the difference between this escort and this escort has heavier science seating for its bridge officers, while this one has more engineering. So what you could do is slot 2 copies of an emergency power, shields and weapons usually, and then your third could be the engineering team, which will repair your shields. Then with science, you would usually slot in the heal over time, and usually either a power drain, science team, or another copy of the heal over time. So you could have it at nearly, if you need to keep healing, you could keep healing. So this is the Hermes. This is the Dervish. This is the Gryphon. I don't know. I've never really played around with this type of ship. They look really strange, though. I think this was an original design. As well as this Deep Space Science Vessel. I think this is an original design by them. I believe this one is. I love the look of this Star Cruiser. Like, just all of these designs I actually like, because they look very like spearheady. Like, this one looks like a spearhead, and it just looks like, it's supposed to be like an assault cruiser, like I don't know, it just looks sharp. But you know what, it's hard for me to say which ship I want to go with. For now, we'll just go with the Excelsior retrofit, and then I'll pick up another ship later. I'll probably do a poll or something among my friends. So we will go ahead and we will... Oh, is my dry dock full? My dry dock is full. Well then, we will jump into the Monterey, which is an advanced cruiser retrofit. Inventory. So, what's better? These common Mark 10. Oh, that's a photon torpedo launcher. That's not a phaser array. So what's better? This phaser array. 200 phaser. Okay, yeah, these Mark 10s are way better. So I'm going to just go ahead and keep the Mark 10 equipment on, because actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead, strip everything off, and then discharge the ship, actually. And then pick up another copy of it. Because I'm going to be cheesy and just strip the gear and put the gear on again. So, pick a different ship, Rady Starship. So I could discharge the USS Monterey. Then we'll go and pick up another Excelsior retrofit. Rank Rear Admiral lower half. Global account unlock. It went from the Monterey to the Creamer. Cremer? Ah. Whatever. It's fine. So, tactical phaser array. I could put the photonic displacer on here. Oh, I could actually put on an RCS accelerator. This will improve my turn rate, and I think that would be better than the photonic displacer. Because, you know, the photonic displacer is just the photonic displacer. So I'm going to equip that, and then Rady Starship again, so that gear transfers over. Oh, no, I don't want... I want the phaser beam arrays, Mark 10, in the front and the rear, please. I mean, I know this is just common junk. And then Mark 10 photon torpedo launcher. And just... Oh, I got a Mark 9 neutrino. Oh, you know, let's go with all Mark 10. All Mark 10. And then everything else will kind of just sell it off. You know, what's better? Mark 10 shield array or this Riemann? The Mark 10 is better. Rady Starship. Alright, now these quad phaser cannons were part of the Casper's weapons, and these cannons will level up with me to a Mark 12 for free. So that's a good thing. And then, unmount you. You have no gear. Okay, that's fine. Okay, requisition ship equipment. We will sell whatever I didn't equip, we're selling it. Because old gear is old gear. And gear that's worth nothing is literally just going to be taking up inventory space. And Earl Grey tea, no longer hot, because I've had it for a while. Yeah, I could sell all this. Now we're getting to the point where gear is going to be important. So let's see. 3 mechanic module slots and 1 fabrication slot. What do I have? 2 mechanic slot, 1 fabrication module slot. Perfect. Oh wait, the fabrication slots though, those are the ones that let me build turrets and stuff. Bah! Sell the kit, and you know, I can actually upgrade this for free. So, see, rated upgrade, upgrade item, claim item, and then I'll upgrade it again. Claim item. And now I have Mark 10 armor. Joy. Upgrade item again. Upgrade the shields. Claim item. Upgrade item. Claim item. And I'm really glad I was able to actually do that mission. Claim item. Upgrade item. Claim item. Huzzah! So I don't have to worry about any weapons for Captain Zuri's. So we're going to sell off the rest of the crap that I don't need. Fabrication. Oh, I may have actually needed that. So Chronoton Mine Barrier. So buy back these modules. Oh, that's only supply crate. I don't use supply crates. And I bet there's someone out there saying, but supply crates are so useful. I should probably say that I'm going to go ahead and Oh, that's for ship devices. Okay, let's ready starship on there. Go back to cast. No, the creamer. The creamer. All right. So, what do I recommend equipment-wise? Well, we're going in literally raw. At this level, you get Mark 10 gear on whatever ship you pretty much buy at this point, or get. Whether it be, oh no, I wasn't going. Oh, you know what? I gotta promote my officers as well. Ah, there's so many things I'm forgetting. Wait, I can't promote them? Oh, because they're already promoted to their max. But stations. Oh, wow. Okay, Alyssa Flores. Well, not Delidi. Zarva, Delidi, and Tavrel. Now, oh, I got the officer. I could get another officer to throw on here. So, for the time being, like this is one of the oddball ships for the Federation because it has actually, you could actually put a trio of office of God, I'm trying to think of the name here of engineering officers. So I have 0 bridge officer candidate. So hail Starfleet to report for a new officer. Okay. Yeah, you. A Trill engineering officer. Collect reward. Exit. And oh. Stations. 1 bridge officer candidate commissioned. Join. And she is not a very attractive looking Trill. But it doesn't matter. Osro. This is gonna be an interesting ship to fly. Oh, the reputation system. That's right. Oh, can I start flying these ships? I'm going to see if I could fly this ship. Oh. Oh. I might be flying Breen ships instead. Can I? Oh. Can I fly a T6 ship right now? That would be amazing if I can. Do I want the carrier or the dreadnought? The carrier. Oh, no way. Can I actually get in it, though? I can. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. Okay, well, this is gonna be very interesting now. And when I say very interesting, I mean very interesting. So I have a tier 6 ship. So complete the free upgrade. So okay, now you're probably wondering what this upgrade is, right? Some tier 5 ships get an upgrade, and what it basically means, is Starship Mastery. And some level 5 ships that you could upgrade, and to upgrade you need an upgrade requisition from the C store, so it's more money. How much is it right now? $2.50? $5? Ship upgrade token bundle, 4 of them. Yeah, they're $5 each. I don't want the bundle, I just want a single. Oh, they only come in a bundle. Well, that screws you pretty bad. Oh, it's $700 for a single. $7 for a single? That is insane. But look, this is when the whole upgrade system came into the game, I got a little miffed about it because there's no reason to get a T5 upgrade, especially if you have free ships such as this Breen or any of these tier 6s, which I could. Oh, I can't get in. Oh, it's my current starship. All right, so well, I'm gonna have very interesting ships then to select from, because I don't know what to fly. And I'm doing all of this off camera, so can't really ask for people's opinions right now. Well, what's the tactical seating of this? Oh, I could go heavy on the tactical, or I could put a science officer. I don't know what ship to fly. I'll fly. I said I wanted to fly a science ship, but we haven't flown a carrier yet. We'll fly a carrier. And then I will put transphasic yeah, I'll put transphasics. Why not? This is a Breen ship. It should have Polaron weapons. So up until this point, I've stuck with nothing but phaser weapons. And that was just because it's a Federation character, and it's probably best to stick with the phaser weapons right now. Still, because I have these tactical consoles. Right. So we'll stick with the phaser weapons, but just bringing up the comparison between the Polaron and the phaser here, as you can see on the little, I can't really mouse over here because it disappears. So Polaron, these are basically the exact same weapons. They both do 200 damage, but they do different damage types. One does Polaron, the other does phaser. Now, when you fire this weapon, it takes away 10 weapon power when you fire with other weapons. So 2 beam arrays firing at the same time, that's minus 20. 3 beam arrays firing at the same time, that's minus 30. So if you had 6 beam arrays, 3 up front, 3 in the rear, and you were broadside on, and all of them fired at the same time, it would be a minus 60 to your power. So the last thing, though, is the 2.5% proc chance. And if you're used to MMOs, you'll hear, well, there's a chance to proc an effect. And some people will be like, what? It's an effect. So there's a 2.5% chance with Polaron weapons that you will lower the enemy's power level by 25 points for 5 seconds, which is actually useful for draining power. There's some NPCs where you want to drain their power, but with phasers, there's a 2.5% chance that a random subsystem will go offline for 5 seconds. Now, the 4 ship subsystems are weapons, shields, engines, and auxiliary. Now, when your weapon goes offline, you can't fire weapons, you cannot use any tactical abilities for those 5 seconds until the subsystem comes back up. Shields go completely offline. You completely lose shields for 5 seconds. And your shields won't regenerate their shield facings. With engines, with engines, it means you will not be able to turn or move for 5 seconds. You'll go from whatever speed you are down to 0. Auxiliary goes offline is a little bit more unique. You cannot use any science abilities. You also lose the ability to launch aircraft from your carrier. That's something to keep in mind. Now, we're going to stick with these phasers because I have the damage boosting consoles for phasers. That's the only reason why. Now, very uniquely, these special ships, these Breen ships that I unpacked and kind of put all on my ship, they have special effects. I'll take this off, put that there, and then where's the Breen? Okay, so these are universal consoles. They're very different, and these belong to the Breen faction of ships. These are winter event ships that you could actually get in the game when the winter event rolls around, and they are part of a 4-piece set. So we're going to right click and look at info, and we're going to just scroll down to see what the set effect is. When I have 2 of those 4 consoles, I have all 4, just for reference. At 2 of those 4 consoles, you got +5 Starship Control Expertise and +5 Starship Drain Expertise. Okay. At 3 out of 4, minus 20% weapon power cost, which is huge when you're using skills like fire beams fire at will. Set 4, enhanced cryonic relays, plus 5% maximum hit points, 50% recharge time reduction to Breen console abilities. So each of these Breen consoles have an ability. This one, which is the universal, it's a universal console, meaning it will go in any of the engineering, science, or tactical console slots. And it is the Breen Energy Dissipator. Now, I'm going to ignore all this fluff description right here. And what it is it fires an energy projectile that causes massive subsystem drain to the enemy target. So, here it says targets foe. So, any hostile target. And then when I use my console, it's basically a torpedo. It has a 10-kilometer range. It targets in the forward 90-degree arc. It takes 2 minutes to recharge. It creates a level 1 dissipator blast, which does minus 10 all power settings for 15 seconds to my foe, and a minus 2 additional decrease to all power settings per second for 15 seconds. So initially it's minus 10 all power, and then after 10 seconds it will be a total of minus 30 because minus 2 additional decrease to all power settings per second. And there's a 40% chance to disable weapons, shield, engine, or auxiliary subsystem for 10 seconds. Which isn't that bad. I'm doing it mostly for the set effect. And there's other consoles as well. So, energy discharge capacitors. Passively, it gives me plus 3 maximum hit points and plus 2 power to all my subsystems. When I use it, it's a PBAOE. I believe it's a point-blank area of effect, and it deals heavy electrical damage to my target. So after 2 seconds of activating this ability, 1,200 electrical damage, ignoring shields, fires off every second for 8 seconds. And the damage increases by 6% per energy charge. And then to myself, I get plus 1 energy charge for every foe within 5 kilometers. So if I have a bunch of enemy targets close by me and I activate this, it will be very powerful. And it says that the energy charge stacks could go up to 25. 25! So 25 times 6%. Yeah, you do the math. Do the math a little bit. Have you done the math? Have you done the math? That equals out to 150% damage increase. Wow! That is 2.5 times. If this description is to be believed and they didn't tweak it and like if it's exactly described. Right. The Resident Dissipation Matrix. It gives me plus 22.5% to shield heals and grants a 5% damage to exotic damage abilities. Which we will get into in a second, because this is technically a carrier, but it's a science-based carrier, so we'll be playing with some interesting science abilities, namely Gravity Well. Then we'll go heavy on the tactical, and we'll throw Zarva. And do I want to go? Yeah, I want to go heavy on the tactical. Heavy-handed. And then I only got one science officer. Well, who do I kick off my team? You are a blue rarity. Zarva, you're a green. Delete, you're a green. Do you have any unique traits? No. Delete, do you? No. Both of you. Oh, both of you are Beta Z. Oh, wait, no. A Betazoid and a Trill. Well, what does basic peak health? Delete, you're gone. Delete, you're gone. You will be discharged. Career options, discharge. Delete, or it's dial die. Oh, deal die. Deal die? I said delete all this time because I thought that was an L instead of an I. Well, she is gone. And then we will be picking up another science officer. So, hail Starfleet to report. Oh, hail Starfleet. We will get a Tellarite science officer. That mustache. Join. Oh, he's a squat little fellow. All right. Now we have to promote. So they are at bullfighting level, as well as con biz. So I was saying the last ship I was going to use, the Excelsior refit, that it was a unique ship because it had 3 engineer bridge officer stations. When you get to end game, especially when you get to the tier 6 ships, you will usually have a double seating of, say, 2 science and then 1 of tact, like how this ship setup is. This is a universal station, meaning I could put anybody here if they're the basic 3 career paths, which is engineering, science, and tactical. So let's say I wanted to go even more insane on the science abilities. I could slot a 3rd science here. But for flexibility, I am actually going to go with tactical, because fire at will. It's a great PvE ability. And plus it'll target like everybody around me, so it'll be laser beams of death like when I was in the Galaxy class. But this is a carrier. So we're gonna go with 2 copies of I don't know. I'm not sure how to lay this out. So So, oh, I unlocked a trait slot. That is right. I will take Resilient and then Grace Under Fire because I now have, or I have now unlocked Miracle Worker. Alright, so, oh, which also reminds me, Con Biz. Equip this, equip this, equip this, and equip that. No. I wanted requisition ship equipment. Sell all this stuff I'm not really going to use. I'm not really going to use the Polaron weapons, so that's no big deal. That science emitter I may use on a non-Breen ship, so I'll save that for now. So, the Acadia. My carrier is named the Acadia. And I like this bridge officer setup. I basically have 2 of each. So I am going to head over this way. And actually I'm going to do a contraband side mission. Security officer, turn over contraband. Begin assignment. Let's see, we'll do this. I need 5 shield generators. We will defuse abandoned orbital minefield. Some EVA suit training. We will do some 0G combat training. I'm really trying to do this as fast as I can so I could continue on with the story missions, but I am just so surprised at this whole being able to have a tier 6 ship, you know, because really, I mean, it's cheating because I know a lot of you won't have access to a tier 6 ship if you're choosing to play, but it's something you can get eventually. Oh, and I got a ground point. Where do I want to put my ground point? I want to put it in kit performance. Yeah. Improved flanking damage, please. And then Fatal Fists. Then I shall go with... Okay, I did my traits. Oh, I need my bridge officers to learn some skills. So, we'll go bridge officer training. And Tavrel, I believe 2 copies of Gravity Well don't reduce the cooldown, but I'm gonna get another copy of Energy Siphon. Energy Siphon, because I do like my Energy Siphon. Even though I think I'm gonna have 3 Energy Siphons total. So I just bought that for no good reason. Well, I could probably use Feedback Pulse. That'd probably be a good skill to get. No, I'm going to pick up Feedback Pulse, just in case 2 copies of Gravity Well do not decrease. Well, I could go with a copy of TSS. I'll go with a copy of TSS. Alright, so, Tavrel, please learn... Oh, you already learned Feedback Pulse. Well then. Conbiz, you could learn some... You already know Feedback Pulse. Well, I just bought Feedback Pulse for someone. Don't know who yet. Rank 2, or a lieutenant ability. Which one looks good? Oh, transfer shield strength, yes. And then I want to do actually 2 copies of emergency power. I want 2 copies of emergency power to weapons. Weapons! Weapons! And more weapons. I'll do torpedo spread 3 instead of attack pattern, because I don't really need attack pattern. Actually, it may be useful, but I'm overwriting it. Okay, I got 2 hull heals. I have transfer shield strength, energy siphon. Alright, I think I'm all good with my bridge officers. And oh, I need to buy a new kit. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. So I gotta go buy a new kit for Captain Zrees. Hopefully one I could agree with using. So a Mark 10 kit. Position. Oh no, not weapons. Kits. Requisition kits. Mark 10 kit. Oh, I can only buy a Mark 9. Oh, we need engineering kits. Oh, those are modules. Okay, I like the one with 2 fabrication and 2 mechanics. What? Okay. Because the engineering skills I like to slot actually are the quantum mortar, the beam turret, and then I like to actually slot the mine barrier. And do I want the transphasic bomb? See, because like shield, yeah. No. I'll go with let me go with the other one with the 3 fab slot. So the 3rd fabrication slot is going to be quantum mortar, beam turret. I don't know if I want to go shield generator or medical generator. I'll go medical generator because I could hide behind my cover wall, throw down a medical generator, and it will be protected. So, let's see. This one. And I want the Mark 9 Chronoton. Mark 9, Mark 9, Mark 9. And I could sell the rest of the modules. Fabulous. And sort and perfect. I believe we are set to continue our adventures. Now, I know this is a long time, but yeah, you know, actually, yeah, put all the Mark 10 stuff on the shuttle. Perfect. So I know this has been a lengthy episode showing you stuff I do off camera, but I know there's some people who would want to watch it and hear my thought process and me explain things. So this is a special episode. I'm still gonna do another mission. Oh, wrong. No, I don't want a new ship. No, I don't want to select a ship either. I want a requisition. Sell it. Sell it. There we go. You know, I wonder if I could claim tier 6 ships. I can. I could already claim tier 6 ships. Oh my gosh. Um, um, oh, I really want to. I really, really want to. I could fly around in the Alita. Oh no, I can't claim it. Wait, I could claim it from here though. Can I? Oh. Transaction successful. But do I actually have it? I do not. Sad face. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. No, I cannot claim my tier 6s. Your character cannot use this item. But I could use the other tier 6 ships. I could use my Breen ships. Alright, so, recap. What did I do in an hour? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing entertaining. So, let's see. Actually, what I did do was we are going to go out in a Breen carrier. So we outfitted the carrier. We did some skills that I had lying around. We added a couple of traits. We set up our bridge officer crews and abilities, and I actually have to go into space and set my ship skills. Please bear with me a little bit longer. I know this episode's like running close to an hour, but it doesn't take that long. So I could launch carrier fighters. What are those? Well, yeah, I am launching carrier pets. So, oh, so much new things that I could do. And let me make sure everything's unlocked. Pull maximum power to weapons, and I am happy with that. And I will take off these weapons off the hot bar. Yeah, this is where probably a lot of stuff is gonna go. Okay, I want energy siphon. I want my beam, fire at wills here. I want attack team, torpedo spread. Actually, torpedo spread before everything else. And then gravity well, I'll have you on automatic. Transfer shield strength, I want you up at all times. So I'm going to put you in my spam button. Let's see. Actually, both copies of gravity well, I want you in my spam button. Both copies of tactical team. Let's stop. Why does it keep doing that? That's annoying. Okay, so these Chaos Fighters, always launch those. So, starting my macros. Haha. And here goes my fighters. So let's just fly around. Have our little fighters on command, following us around. What other abilities do I want? Energy discharge array. I don't need you. I want to manually activate you. Target weapon subsystem. All of these are already like right here, so I don't really use the beam targeting subsystem because I use fire at will all the time, and if I use the target subsystem, it will actually override or interrupt my usage of fire at will. All these chaos fighters are following me. So cute. So cute. I have pets. And then let's see, what's in row 5? Anything in row 6? No. Okay, so it looks like what I'm going to be doing is torpedo attack spread. I thought there was still a Breen reputation store. Oh, I could also, or I could have a Credum science vessel. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna get that too because that Credum science vessel actually has a pretty decent console. And it also gives me a Credum Chronoton torpedo launcher. So, forgive me, well, we don't have to dock again. I could just equip it through here. We are actually going to place the Universal Timeline Stabilizer on here, and we are going to have that fire off all the time. It's a it's not like the absolute best console, but it's a good console. Oh, I could actually, yeah, all my emergency power abilities first. Actually, the torpedo spread can't go first, but that looks acceptable. Then my gravity well abilities. EPS power transfer. And that looks correct. Oh, I know, this is so boring to watch people. Yeah, Nadion inversion all the time. Oh, there's the Breen power siphon. Or no, wait. No, where's the power siphon? Does the power siphon come on the warp core? The Breen warp core? I think it comes on the unique Breen warp core. Well, then that means Xerdes can't get the warp core until the Christmas event rolls around again. Oh well. That's fine. That's fine. It'd be too easy if I could have all these unique things on all the time. So, that means when I start spamming my skill, torpedo spread, then rotate shield frequency can go here. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, manually activated abilities. I like the point defense system on 3. Resonant dissipation plus 50 damage radiant resistance. That's an oh crap button. This is definitely an oh crap button. Normal heals. Okay, these are damage resistance on control 2, 3. Give me ramming speed over here. Threat defense over here. It's a PBAOE damage, and placate. Oh, that could go there. Oh, and then the energy dissipator could just go on the auto attack bar. I don't want to just auto attack with it when it comes up. So this is like an hour-long episode of me doing jerk. Jerk all nothing. Except for showing you how long it takes to set up a ship and the crew and the weapons and getting your kit, just getting outfitted is like an hour of downtime. But I have this new shiny Breen Shartheln carrier, a non-Federation ship. The first non-Federation ship I am able to fly. Or that you have seen me fly. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode. There will be one more episode coming right after this one. So stay tuned for that, and we will start beginning our adventure into level 50 and beyond, hopefully. Well, we won't be hitting level 50 anytime soon, but yeah. This is pretty wicked looking, isn't it? Isn't it? All the green and the black. It's menacing. Alright, everybody. Thank you for watching very much. And stay good.